Jin since he's playing against Litchi. That's what we're going to see. And is looking towards Jin at the moment. And yes, it locks in Jin. So this is gonna be our first match for the grand finals of AniClash. Of the first AniClash tournament of the season. Floatwater against ExOneStar, Jin Kisaragi against Litchi Ling on Colosseum Silent. And it's not Cactus Carnivore, it's Caddis Carnivore. EX, please. Does Tower look like a cactus to you? No, it's Caddis Carnivore. Come on, man.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
I must say that this music doesn't suit the grand finals at all, but okay, it's game. ExOneStar applying a good deal of pressure already, but gets countered by the L2C. Float trying to pressure ExOneStar out, but unfortunately ExOneStar is just doing too good right now with Litchi. Gets caught out by the L2C, and now Float with a good... No, he drops it! Good stuff by ExOneStar right there, good combo, not gonna drop it whatsoever, and puts Float right back into that corner. We witnessed many times tonight that if EX can keep his opponent into the corner, it's pretty much free win for him, but unfortunately Float isn't gonna let EX keep him into the corner. Now Float has EX into the corner, forces the burst. Okay, the active flow is gone now for Float. Catches Litchi with an entire 2A. Misses the arrow distortion, and that's gonna be it for EX because Float used the DP. Very good stuff for both players. Close round. That's what we're looking for a grand finals. ExOneStar with the little confirm, chipping away slowly but surely at Float's health. Already one, yeah, chipping away quite nicely at Float's health bar. Tried to go for the cross up, but didn't work unfortunately. Float with the pressure. Trying to go for cross up, but EX is just seeing through them. But now with this entire, Float gets his first combo of the match. And now it's gonna be another one. 3k7, 3k9, 4k1. 4k1 round, if I can say it this way. Oh, and maybe that's gonna be it for Float. First match is gonna be... No, not yet, because he missed the snowflakes. He missed the confirm. And the Fubuki entire is gonna end the first match for Float in this grand finals. 1-0. Phew. Sorry if I'm not keeping up the hype enough, but I'm doing my best. First time being alone. Hashtag lonely. It's okay. So now we are moving on to the second match of this grand finals. Will ExOneStar switch characters? Of course he's not gonna switch. And that's gonna be Jin against Litchi again. Thanks, Emilio, appreciate it. I appreciate it, thanks. And he picks Starless Memory again. It's not a song. It's not a song to fight on. Come on. It's a song to just sit back and enjoy life, relax, watch the sky, watch the clouds go by. You know what I mean? Okay, second match go. EX trying to apply early pressure. Catches with the pole. Doesn't confirm that much damage, but chipping away again at Float's health. Forces the burst. Oh, doesn't confirm of the catch in the air though, that's actually too bad. But chipping away again at Float's health, but Float catching his ExOneStar in the air, and that's gonna be a 2.6k combo. The overhead, oh, the counter, the stun on the counter hit on the overhead allowed Float to take advantage of that. Rapid into, okay then, rapid into pressuring again for Float. Float's trying to break ExOneStar. A good snowflake. Okay, that was actually a dirty snowflake setup, but unfortunately couldn't confirm any good damage of it. And now ExOneStar cuts Float and is aiming to get him right back into that other corner. Good 3k2 combo still by EX. Good counter hit. And that's gonna be it. No, the burst from Float, and the Togayojin to end it on pixel health. Look at that, you cannot even see the pixel of health that Float had. First round for Float right there. And that's gonna be, oh, forces the burst from EX again. Okay, EX now has Float into the corner. Good confirm. Oh wow, that was actually a very beautiful combo to watch. Okay, Float aiming to go out of the corner, manages it, return to mid screen. But EX is saying like, nope son, you're going back into your corner, you bad boy. You are grounded. Step back and go into that corner, stay right there. But Float is like, nope, you are going now, but EX has a huge life lead right now. And that's gonna be a good confirm by Float. Aiming to, nice counter hit. Forces the burst, couldn't punish it because of the recovery of his attacks. Counter assault gets punished by Float. Doesn't tag and is gonna, oh wow, this tag is gonna cause so much damage to EX. Misses the arrow distortion again. And EX is gonna hand it with a low. Second round taken by EX. That was actually a very close round again. Float applying pressure at the overhead. Chipping away and bringing Litchi into this corner to Fubuki to confirm a good combo. 2.6k. The ice car into rapid to stay safe, of course. Oh wow, Float's pressure is actually on point, but unfortunately it left a little crack in it, allowing EX to get out of it. And that's gonna be EX pressuring Float right now. Went for the cross-up pole, but couldn't confirm anything out of it, that's too bad. Okay, Float forces the burst from EX again. Float has a huge life lead right now, but this counter hit could turn the tables around. The counter assault misses again, but EX manages to catch Float. Not confirm any good damage of it though. But now the life lead has been reset. Now both players are sitting on so little life, and Float is gonna end the second match again on a good overdrive confirm. Phew. Float getting that 2-0 in these grand finals. Float is one game away to reset the bracket. Is Float gonna pull a Fenrish and reset the bracket with his Jin? If I'm not mistaken, he's using the same card as Fenrish as well. Oh wait, did he? No, he didn't. Did he? No, was he using the Dante card or the Fenrish card? I don't remember. No, he was using the PSN color. Meh, I don't pay attention to colors that much. But anyway, Float is one game away from resetting the bracket and joining ExOneStar into the winners. Or he is one game away to sending ExOneStar with him to the losers, depends on how you want to look at the thing. Float is one game away from resetting the bracket. And it's still gonna be Jin against Litchi. Or Litchi, it's Litchi in English. Sorry.
貴様に構っている時などない。どうやら違うみたいね。
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
And action. The Ice Sword is gonna deal the first hit of this match. Floats with the catch with 5C, doesn't confirm anything out of it though. Catches with the overhead. Nice confirm. Oh, drops the combo, that's too bad. It allowed ExOneStar to get out of the corner, but ExOneStar has a huge life lead to come back from now. Which is a huge life deficit. And Float aiming to dig ExOneStar graves even deeper. Yeah, but unfortunately, Santos, I won't really be able to stay in after the tournament because, yeah, you know, French time zones and such. ExOneStar right now aiming for the comeback, and no, the Snowflake is gonna hand it. One round. Float is one round away from resetting the bracket. He can do it. Anything is possible right now. Nice overhead from EX, but doesn't get the confirm, unfortunately. Yeah, Zero, I saw that point blank Snowflake. EX applying a lot of pressure right now. Float. The Fubuki is gonna be blocked, but unfortunately EX misses the punish. Both players, oh no, EX manages to catch Float, but unfortunately cannot confirm good damage. Float suffers from a little life deficit right now. No, he's missing again. Wow, that's the third Iyokugetsume I see him missing. That's actually heartbreaking. Good overhead by ExOneStar that this time no, drops again. Wait, is that a drop? Or can he confirm more damage on that? I don't know Litchi very much, but amateur archer, yeah. EXDP, rapid. Whoa! Float right there, aiming for mind games right now, but it's the air throw. Can he hand it on that? No, he cannot. And he's gonna... And we have a reset. We're having a bracket reset by Float. He did it. He reset the bracket. The bracket is now reset. We have a reset, and now the grand finals is happening for sure. The first one now between those two players to win 3 matches is gonna take the title of champion for the first tournament of season 6 of AniClash. Zero, the day I see Jin as Archer in an Origuer war, I'm seriously contemplating the meaning of life. Anyway. Oh, don't, no, guys, please, don't. If we start to talk about which class in Fate corresponds to each character in baseball, we're not gonna end it before the grand final ends. So don't launch me on that topic. Don't launch me. And now for the fourth time tonight, we're having a Jin against Litchi matchup between Float and ExOneStar. Now our scores have been reset at 0-0. The first one to win 3 matches wins the tournament. Float with a good corner combo right there, 3.3k. Double overhead. Really disrespectful, but whatever. Good stuff from Flo right there. Aiming up for perfect right now. Flo is okay. Okay, apparently it was all just a warm-up. Now Float is going ham. Yeah, of course Berserker would be Susan. Anyway. And Float is gonna end up with a beautiful combo on 3.4k. Very good stuff from Float right there. Very convincing round. ExOneStar, there's the first hit of this round. well, who said that? Oh god, good stuff from you, O'Neill. Oh god. Let me focus back on this. Oh god, that was actually pretty good stuff. Both players trying to poke each other out, but it's not working out for any of them right now. But Float catches the air throw. Gets a 2-way corner. And that's gonna be okay. Huge life deficit from EX to come back from, and Float applying pressure like crazy, forcing EX wasn't to counter assault. Counter with a ice sword, and now with the air D doesn't get punished, but now EX catching Float with a combo, trying to put him back into the corner. Doesn't drop it this time. Back into the corner it is for Float. I would argue that Yukiana's influence is not like the Madness Enhancement, but not the topic. Good stuff from EX right there. He almost came back from his life deficit. He came back, but unfortunately... Okay, Float tried to predict the burst, but EX didn't burst. Nice. Overdrive to stop the timer. He dashed into the snowflakes, but Float didn't confirm anything out of it. And Float aiming to gain time with the timer, and it's gonna end. Time up, and Float is gonna take it by the clock. First match taken by Float. And yeah, the 2 characters that would most likely be summoned as Berserkers are Susanoo and Azrael. Yeah, I totally agree on that. Float taking the first match of this grand finals of the first tournament of season 6 of AniClash. 2 more and he will take the champion title. Well, Altria, I'm sorry, but they launched the topic. I'm sorry, but they launched it. I didn't. They did. It's not my fault, okay? Not my fault. And it's still gonna be... Yeah, okay. Not gonna switch characters. Float right now is seeing through everything ExOneStar is throwing at him. That's actually pretty dangerous. ExOneStar trying to adapt his playstyle, but it's just not working out right now. Oh no, not Stardust Memory again. God damn it. Well, before the match starts, I'm just gonna say some Berserkers are actually summoned with natural madness enhancements. So yeah, like Spartacus. Anyway. Each player not going into the offense right now, but now ExOneStar going to Float applying pressure right now. The overdrive was actually a fail activation from ExOneStar. Float punishing him for it with 3-2k. The Fubuki again to confirm into the corner. That's actually pretty good. A good way to confirm an easy 3k. Oh, catches the ball. And now ExOneStar again with a huge life deficit to come back from. Don't you diss fate, Euchre. I'll fight you. Oh, good counter hit from ExOneStar right there. Going for the overdrive confirm, but doesn't get anything out of it. Unfortunately, Float got reset, and look at the damage, but dropping the distortion right at the end. And now Float aiming to finish it. And now, not quite enough. And Float trying to end it with a single blow. The counter from ExOneStar, the burst from Float, and that's gonna be it with the Air 2C from Float. First round in this match taken by Float.
Rebel 2. Action.
Both players trying to feel each other out, but for now, Float gets the first catch. Applying godlike pressure right now, the overhead. Good anti-air by ExOneStar right there, gonna punish Float for it and putting him right back into the corner. Good stuff. And Float is out. Whoa, the double counter, but unfortunately Float could take advantage of it and forced ExOneStar to burst. Oh, and TRM on Float's side. That's gonna be pretty bad because now he is into the corner. Nice pressure by ExOneStar. One hit is gonna do it now from ExOneStar. Both players have full meter. Float has overdrive. Oh god. The overdrive by Float right there. He tried to go from a rapid into 6B, but unfortunately that didn't work. And now ExOneStar has full meter, whereas Float has literally no meter to work with. It's gonna be very tough. Pixel hair from Float, and ExOneStar is gonna end it with a 2A. One round on each side in the second match of Grand Finals. Float trying to play the mind games again and gets the third catch again. Drops the combo, however. And now he is into the corner where ExOneStar pressures him back into it. As he tried to left it, ExOneStar said, nope, you are staying right there. Float gets the counter hit, gets the F2C mix up, but oh, ExOneStar punishes with a power attack and now puts again Float right back into the corner. Counter assault from ExOneStar, good stuff. Applying pressure. Now Float is the one getting pressure, and it is not looking good right now because he is being pushed slowly but surely into the corner. Float trying to find a way to catch ExOneStar out, but it is just not working. And yeah, Zantos, you so perfectly, yeah, Litchi just walked up and like, yeah, bitch, what you gonna do? And it's gonna be it soon. Misses the DP. Good call by EX, who's gonna take the match 1-1. Good call by ExOneStar. He predicted either the DP or the EA, but he predicted the reversal nonetheless. And that was a good call. Allowed him to take the match. Very good stuff from both players right there. Phew. Shoutouts to the 48 people who are still watching the stream. You're awesome. And now third match of this grand finals.
Please select your character.
His Float gonna change characters now that he lost one, so he's still gonna stick with Jin. And apparently is gonna stick with Jin. Yep, he is. And again, a Jin and Litchi matchup. Unfortunately, Praxi, I don't have any information on that. Don't know.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
The match is starting. Float gets the first catch again. Float with his first attacks though. Try to catch. Oh, the clash right there. The L2C, but doesn't confirm anything out of it. Float with the life blade, but ExOneStar managing to catch him. Good throw, but by Float right there. Oh, too bad. Drops the last part of the combo. Oh, he tried to. EX tried to end here, but unfortunately, Float stay on the ground. Nice overhead, and he can hand it on that. And that's gonna be... No, he tried to go for the snowflakes, but didn't connect. And he's gonna be punished so hard for it. EX drops the combo again. Float with just one hit can end it. But EX with one good confirm can end it as well. Good block from Float. Very good block. And that's Float putting pressure again. Good controversal by EX. Clock is ticking. Those matches are so close. Overdrive, and that's gonna be the 5B punish. EX didn't EA when he went into overdrive, allowing Float to punish him. Double counter. But Float dealt a bit more damage than... Oh, good Fubuki again. Tried to go for the 60 confirm, but unfortunately missed it. Float into the corner right now. EX with the overhead. Was that an overhead? No, it was a 6A. Good confirm by EX right there, going to aim for this maximum damage. 4K2, very good stuff. Good blocking, but unfortunately it didn't expect the rapid of the DP. Air throw by Float to put EX right back into the corner. Both players have overdrive ready. Good entire by EX. And that's gonna be it. Float didn't burst because he didn't think he would die, but unfortunately EX damage was more than enough. Good counter hit by Float. Good Fubuki. Oh, EX didn't tech and he's gonna get punished for it. That's gonna be a 2.6k. Float with a corner pressure right there. Gets a 5B counter and gonna confirm out of it. 3k. 3k2 is gonna go into overdrive to rack up even more damage, but unfortunately misses. Drops the last part of the combo. But Float aiming for a perfect right there. Oh, the dirty snowflakes pressure. The counters of is gonna whiff. And Float is gonna take his second game into that best of 5 with a perfect on the last round. And yeah, same Praxi. If the game was cross-platforms, well, a lot more players would actually be able to, connect, interact, and maybe make the community grow or whatever. That would actually be pretty nice. But yeah, cross-platforming for fighting games is unfortunately a thing that will not happen before a long time, I fear. Well, if I counted well, it's gonna be 2-1. Yeah. Nightbot is mad. Float is one game away from taking the champion title of this first Season 6 AniClash tournament. One game away.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Good confirmed by Float again. Okay, EX with a catch right there, gonna put Float right back into the corner. ExOneStar with a good confirm right there. Doesn't confirm that much damage though, but the life fleet is there for him. And Float aiming to finish right there. Oh, whoa, that was actually a very ballsy rapid confirm, but it's gonna work out for Float, and Float is one round away from taking the champion title of this first Season 6 AniClash tournament. But ExOneStar is not gonna give up that easily. Counter from ExOneStar, but drops the combo. So many drops on ExOneStar. Oh, but gets a good catch though. Not gonna drop this one. Nice air throw, but by Float right there was gonna aim for maximum damage. Now he came back from this life deficit. Slowly but surely putting Litchi back into the corner, but EX gets a counter hit. Another counter hit. Predicts the burst. Is he gonna hand it on that? Is this it? And this is it. We have our first Season 6 AniClash champion. Floatwater took this tournament with a beautiful overdrive confirm on Jin, and is gonna take it after resetting the bracket. After resetting the bracket 3-0, if I remember correctly, Float takes the champion title of this first Season 6 AniClash tournament.
Hey!
Hey!
So, hey, congratulations to Floatwater. That was some good stuff there, especially that very final combo.